Hello, and welcome to a Momo Monday here on Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. I'm back in DC, and today we're going to do the Monday, October 16th, 2023 crosswords, and go for that 1,326-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Monday Mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. All right, let's do it. Belly flop, fjord, lulled, okays, purr, and spa. Steaming happy at a spa. That's cute. Joke, that's gettable. Solar salmon, yum, to a grizzly bear. Love a bit of salmon. Fjord, always like the consonant in fjord. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Monday Daily Grid, which is by Michael Lieberman and Andrea Carla Michaels today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. The Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Go visit Momo on Instagram at momoco.the.shiva. Anyway, let's see what Michael Lieberman and Andrea Carla Michaels have in store for us. Let's get into it. These are domes, dojos, Ozark, Mosaic, Eno, and Send. This is dim. Get a closer view. Zoom in. This is Jason Momoa. I kind of like him. This is Milne. This is Ole. Old Farmer's Almanac. Is that right? Hunky Star. This is Channing Tatum. EMTs. Entree. This is the Euro. Egos. Game like paintball. Laser tag. This is Slim and IPA. This is Map. Sparta. This is an oboe and IBM. Poof. Those are zips. Sea legs. Derriere is your tush. Anthems here. This is a skit and thou. Sure shootin'. This is loom maybe? This is a nut. Liv Tyler. Vitriol. Boring. Yawn? Maybe. This is Mr. T. Lieutenant Colonel's inferior is a major. Fast and Furious. Not sure. This is in my opinion. This is good. Dorm. Masks. For Pete's sake. This is a rifle. This is a stock. Low fat. Avid fans of cinema. Not sure. Ute though. Info for computer is data. FDA. Not strict lax. These are axes. Batinskis. Finish school. Graduate. This is flat. Make beloved. This is a lad. Flip one's lid, uncap. Swanky, posh. If I could turn back time, not sure. I see. More foggy. Hazier. This looks right. This is non-fat. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. This is indie. Tablespoon. Movie buffs. This is a V. Share. Ceramic. Endear. Yentas, I see. Bode and buy gum. All right. Movie buffs because these guys are all buff. I think that's the pun in the revealer today. Buff guys in movies. Whereas movie buff, of course, just means someone who's super interested in movies. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Mr. T, Channing Tatum, and Jason Momoa. Yeah. I see it. I see it. For all proper noun theme like this, I think there's two things that are important. First of all, the proper nouns need to be very famous, especially on a Monday, right? You don't want to hit a Monday solver with a super obscure proper noun that, you either know it or you don't. And also all the crosses need to be really fair, especially on a Monday. And crossing with other proper nouns is tough. So like, for example, I think it's conceivable that someone might have a problem with this M. It's conceivable. It's maybe most people solving a New York Times crossword wouldn't, but I think it's conceivable. This major even, it's not a proper noun, but Mr. T is such an interesting collection of letters also when written like this. Yeah. Like this Y, I guess if you know Yiddish, that's one thing. But, you know, this letter can't be so many things. But this letter feels like it could be several things. But I don't think there's actually really big issues here. I think it's Monday acceptable. Yeah, and it's nice that it's sort of kind of clear what the theme is, and it's a little bit of wordplay. These people are pretty famous, so yeah. They're all quite current, so maybe if you stopped watching movies like 15 years ago, but you still do the crossword every day, maybe these three are... But okay, if you're doing crosswords, you need to somewhat keep up with pop culture and such. Anyway, let's look through this thing. I saw both zips and zit axes. I think there's been a somewhat of an effort to get some interesting Scrabble letters in here. By that I mean high-value Scrabble letters. Ozone layer and Ozark there. Aura not being included as Rita Aura, but as a partial. Yeah, I guess, you know, again, if your theme is entirely proper nouns, you should try to avoid where possible, I think. Here, at least you get 2 Nias to try to figure it out. Same thing with share down there. You know, of course, you know, proper nouns are part of life, part of culture. Should be in crosswords. You got to be careful somewhat. And I think this puzzle is appropriately careful. I'm not trying to say this puzzle isn't. Yeah, lots of uncommon letters, I think, for a Monday. But all very fair. All very fair. You know, I wish I was more of a movie buff than I am. Maybe would have done better on that baseball movie category on Jeopardy. Anyway, pretty normal Monday time, I think. Whoa, that screen is loading. Maybe a touch on the slow side, but I didn't see the revealer right away. Maybe that would have helped. Anyway, let's do a whole collection of other puzzles, starting with the Telegraph's PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here. Click on the link in the description below. PlusWord is free to play. It's like a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. I quite like it. Give it a shot. Murkiness, windscreen material. Okay, glass. Machine for turning wood is a lathe. The Phantom of the Opera. Willow Tree Eye Rose is osier. I guess it's gloom. Men's. That all looks good. Ledge. There we go. Pretty proud of an 18-second PlusWord, I gotta say. I think of gloom less about murkiness and more about, like, you know, despairing or sad or something, but I also liked, you know, osier, meaning willow, is a crossword staple. It's a thing to know. It's definitely a thing to know. Anyway, the other thing I like doing at the Telegraph is Codewords, which I think unfortunately is not free, but quite fun. And there's several videos on my channel of me doing these, and I try to do it every day at this point, but don't always get around to it. Feels like an A, right? This could be something like sway or something. Starting with a tough, as David C. Duncan Decker likes to do. If this is an A, I guess this is an S. Could be wrong, but it's like an L or something. It could be nylon, swan. Kind of like it. That looks all pretty good, right? Let's see where to go next. An I seems reasonable. T, I guess, with the T-I-O-N's over there. This, I guess, I don't know what this is. It's not jowl. Cowl? What is this then? Ock. Uh-oh. Okay, what is this? Irritated? This is the E, yeah. Agree here. Insider, that looks good. Trapezoid, nice. Central, so it wasn't cowl. Ejection, Jocund? Is that right? Glamour. No. We already used the G. Croquet. Seems like this is the K, I guess. Alright, we found the Q. Album. So it's not glamour either. Flavor. Just spelled the British way. Exhaust. There we go. 144 code words tough. I'd say that's pretty quick for me. Let's now go to the code words regular, which can sometimes be harder. This is at least a vowel, probably. Tasty? There's an L actually. Let's try tasty and just see what it looks like. I guess I don't know what this would be if the rest are correct. Maybe that was too speculative. Ooh. E here? E looks right. This is an O, this is an I, this is an X. Recipes, scampi. Martyr, pajamas, spelled the British way, okay. Make way? Newscast, looks good. Kiwi fruit, that's also kind of British, I think. Virtue, I know we have kiwi fruits here, but I think I would always just call it a kiwi. Bridle, I guess. Sewing, throw, and zest. All right. Pretty even in terms of difficulty between the two today. Playtime, that's what it was. I kept on thinking play test, like you might do to a game. And then pajamas. I saw the PY blank A blank AS and it's like piranhas? But no, it's just the British way of spelling pajamas. Nice. And let's do connections. Haven't done the connections today. Let's see. Beethoven. Could be the dog, like, you know, Free Willy, Charlotte's Web, Babe the Pig. So, movie animals. Title movie animals. There we go. Okay. I do see hammer wrench. Level file. There's also tug, yank, jerk. Oh, wrench is probably so saw, and then find, print, save, and copy. I think that's probably right. Let's see. Find, save, print, copy. I bet this is going to be the easiest one, actually. No, this was I try to go in opposite order of difficulty. In other words, I try to go purple, blue, green, yellow, but maybe I should have known that the tools were easier. Anyway, pretty easy connections today, I think, as far as connections go. And I think that'll just about do it. Let me know if there's any other games you want to see me play. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for some Tuesday puzzles. See you then.